Years ago in a dream of the night, I got a vision and I'm in a very old dilapidated building and Jesus, the Lord, comes in that building and meets me at the door and bypasses me and goes and speaks to two apostles who I remember very well of old. They were in conversation, hugged one, shook the hand of another. And after a very long conversation, they finished talking and Jesus comes through, still smiles at me and walks away. And I was saddened that Jesus could not shake my hand. He could not talk to me. He couldn't hug me. There was nothing he could do. I said, God, why have you ignored me? And then he disappears from afar up to the end of that wall. And I could not see him no more. And I hear a voice tell me, turn. When I turned in this building, my eyes were invited to a corner of the building and I saw a window, a small window. But that window had the foundation of gold. The building was still old and dilapidated, but it had the foundation of gold and it had stones, every beautiful kind of stone. And the light shines through that window and hit me so hard. And I come out of the vision. 7 months I was praying, God, what is the meaning of this thing? I'm in my father's living room walking, and one evangelist is on television. He says, there's somebody watching me right now. You have been asking God about windows. You saw a window in your vision. You've been asking God about windows. I said, I sat down. And then he explains what the windows were. It was at that particular point that the voice was very clear. This is what I have been telling you. That for many people, I affirm my presence according to the distinction I've put on them as individuals. And for you, I will always confirm my anointing on your life by the spirit of revelation. Whenever you speak to a certain depth or dimension of the spirit, I'll reveal myself. That is why when I'm in meetings, miracles can happen even before I pray. I don't need to construct myself to get a miracle. When I'm teaching, sometimes the power is moving so easily without laying hands on people. The presence is stirred every time I'm preaching Christ. That is my character. I understand my unction. I remember that time as I kept discovering these things. I remember the day the Lord told me, from today you shall no longer pray for the sick. You just need to declare. And I remember that moment. From that day on, those of you who have watched my healing meetings, I don't need to pray. I just declare. The lame are walking and they come on. The blind are seeing and they come on. The deaf are hearing and they come on. That doesn't make me necessarily special or better than the person watching me. I only found myself.